Welcome to the Base Face Network.
Hello guys, how are you today? Here I will share a segment topic from the basic English course. For the first topic, namely delivering a speech and opinion regarding people who smoking in the campus area. The second topic is regarding the explanation of the question word. Okay, happy watching. Bye bye. Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Best wishes to all of us. On this happy day, let's use after praise and gratitude to the presence of the Almighty. Because of His grace and blessing, we can still feel the help that good has given us. Okay, first let me introduce myself. My name is Safitri Nurfadila. I am a student from Binasalanya Informatica University. Coincidentally, in connection with this video, I will present a speech and opinion about people who smoke in the campus area. Smoking is a bad egg. Why? Because smoking causes our health to decline. With the modern lifestyle, we forget that health is the most important thing. One lifestyle that is currently trending is smoking. For some people, smoking is mandatory even though it has negative impact on their health. Smoking can cause the lungs to become dirty and we can even become dependent on it for a long time. Why is a smoker not aware of his own health? Even though there is a warning on the outside of the cigarette, the pack and saw a filter of unhealthy organ due to smoking. Okay, so it's like this. Cigarette contain nicotine which can make anyone want to continue smoking them. Even though at first we only try to stop, if we become dependent, it will trigger various types of cancer such as cancer of the mouth, throat, lung, and so on. Especially for friends who would like to smoke on campus, reduce it, or if you can, stop before you feel the consequences. And also the campus area is a public area. There are definitely some people who don't like breathing cigarette smoke because cigarette smoke can also cause the respiratory tract to become unwell or make you feel short of breath. So, it is not only the smoker who gets the impact but other people who are nearby will also suffer the consequences. So, friends, stop smoking. As a young generation, do useful activities as not to ruin the future because you have done something detrimental. It's never too late to start. So from now on, stop and think about the future, yourself and other people. Let's fight together again. Action that call they make the future of the nation children. Keep cigarettes away from the children because cigarettes are the beginning of destruction. Thank you. Hello everyone. Here I will present about the question mark. Okay, for the first point, there is the meaning of the question mark. Have you ever heard the term 5W plus 1H, which often appears in Indonesia? So, in English, the name is WH question or question word, and there are not just five W's in like Indonesia. WH question are question word in English which are written starting with WH word. WH question are used by someone to ask for information to which the other person must give a clear answer. In English, they are also known as open question. In other words, you cannot answer a question sentence in the form of a WH question, only using yes or no. Example WH question and how to answer them. Where is the bag? The expected answer is the location of the bag. It's in the room next to the reception. If you ask what is a yes no question, so a yes no question is a type of question that only requires a yes or no answer. An example sentence is, do you have an identity card? Yeah. From this question, the answer yes, without any further information is enough. Okay, next for the second point is types WH question. What is included in the WH question? In Indonesian language material, maybe you only know 5W plus 1H. So, in English, you have to learn 8W plus 1H. Wow, what are the 8W plus 1H? The answer are what, when, where, who, whom, which, whose, why, and how. Okay, the first is what. What is used to ask about things? Yeah, as we know, what is a question word that puntation to ask about something or something related to someone. Example of its use in sentence. What are you doing? What is your name? What do you think about the movie? The second is where. If you want to find out information about the location, purpose, and position of someone or something, of course, the right question word to use is where. Example of an interrogative sentence. Where do you daylight? Where is your mom? Where is my cell phone? Okay, next. The third is why. This question word punctuation as a search for reason or cause. In the case, the reason can be positive or negative to find out the background to something happening. Example are as follow. Why do you love me? Why did it happen? Why are you crying? The fourth is when. Of course, when is used to ask when something happens, this question word is closely related to the adverb of time which can be the answer to this type of question. Example of use, write the question word when are. When do you finish college? When does the taxi arrive? When did she leave? Okay, the five is which. Guys, how often are you confused about a choice? Whether is choice related to goods, color, opinions, etc. Well, you can use which to ask about option. The following is an example of a sentence to ask about choice. Which color do you want? Which extracurricular do you join in? Which one do you prefer, iOS or Android? The sage is who? Who told you about my secrets? So, above is an example of a question used in the question word who to ask about people or a person or subject. Other example are: Who opened the window? Who are you? Who is your favorite Korean artist? Okay, next. The seventh is whom. So, in English, there are differences in question word for those position as subject and object. It previously was used to ask about people whose status in the subject. Then, whom is a type question word for people who have the position of being the object or recipient of the action of the subject. So that you don't get confused, look at the example below. Whom are you going to meet? Whom did you see in the morning? Whom sold we send the... Okay, next the eight is whose. If you ask, what is different between whose and who and whom? The difference is whose is a question word to ask for position accuracy. How can use it in a sentence? See the following example. Who are these novel? Whose car is it? Whose wallet is this? Is it yours? Nine is how. Finally, there is a how for you to use when you want to ask about manner or process, condition, and quality. This question word also applies to asking for price, duration, frequency, age, method, distance, or quantity. Example sentence. How can you explain this problem? Please tell us. How was your exam? How far is Siem Reap for Phnom Penh? WH question formula. 1. WH question with auxiliary verb. The following is the WH question formula with auxiliary verb. WH plus auxiliary verb to be, do, or have plus subject plus main verb plus question mark. Example 1. When are you leaving? 2. Where do they live? 3. What have they decided? WH question with modal verbs. Words that include modal verb include can, could, will, would, shall, should, may, might, must. Here is the formula. WH plus modal verb plus subject plus main verb plus question mark. Example 1. Who would he stay with? 2. What should I do? 3. Why should we read books? 3. Interrogative sentence without auxiliaries or modal verbs. This formula shows that the WH itself has replaced the subject position. The formula is WH plus main verb plus question mark. An example, who won the game is negative WH question. Without erasing it, the example of each type of WH question above are positive. Well, of course, the form of interrogative sentence can also be negative. When asking negative WH question, we can use the auxiliary verb to when there is no other auxiliary verb or no modal verb. See an example below. Example, positive question sentence without auxiliary. Who wants an ice cream? In the negative question sentence with the auxiliary verb to. Who doesn't want an ice cream? Example number 2, which door opened? And negative questionnya, which door didn't open? Thank you very much. To those who have watched, I apologize if there are mistakes and shortcomings in the use and pronunciation of words. Bye bye.